Hey there guys, Kate here, and today we are gonna be looking at every unreleased / cancelled Roblox face, because actually there's many of these on the Roblox website, because faces were added to Roblox in 2009. So over 16 years, there's gonna be lots of unused faces. But before we can actually get into these faces, if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Just hit like and subscribe, because why not? It's free and I would appreciate it. Alright, so let's go back to the year 2009, when the first ever Roblox faces were released. But we are not going to be talking about the released ones, we are going to be talking about the unreleased ones / the cancelled ones. So as you can see here, cancelled items faces 2009. First we have the face it face, and the texture of it is still on the website, so we can pull it up, and this is how it looks like. You know, this was probably drawn in paint and like 30 seconds by someone at Roblox. But this actually looks cool, you know, if Roblox released it, but they didn't release it, so yeah. And then after this we have the panda face. It's simply just called panda, and the texture of it is also still on the website, and this is what it looks like. I mean, yeah, it's okay. It's not bad, but there's an official panda face on Roblox and it's called like panda face. Like, yeah, this one is much better looking, and it was actually released. So yeah, and after that we have the tongue out face, which, yeah, I don't know, maybe it's good that they didn't release this one specifically. And you know, the texture of this is still on the website, like updated May 15th 2009, and this is what it looks like. Yeah, you know what, it's good that Roblox cancelled this one. And then the last face that was cancelled in 2009 is the Egypt face, which looks like this. I mean, this is standard, this is just like the default smile face on Roblox, but with this put onto it. So it's nothing really special. I don't know why Roblox cancelled this one. It looks just fine. But now let's move on to the year 2010. So in the year 2010 there were only 2 cancelled faces, and they were just the original versions of existing faces. So the first one is the Mick McCann face, the original version of it. So if I pull up the texture of this, it says updated March 3rd, 2010, and this is what it looks like. But there is a released Mick McCann face that was released on March 17th, 2010. And if I just pull up the texture of this, this was updated on March 17th, 2010, and this one was updated on March 3rd, 2010. So these are not the same. As you can see there, the released one, it's slightly different. I don't know, I think it looks worse. I think the released one looks worse. So I don't know how Roblox managed that, but okay. And now the other unreleased sort of face is the original epic face. As we all know, the epic face was released, but this texture was updated on December 13th, 2010. And if I pull up the texture of the epic face that was released, here it is, it's called the real epic face. So it was made on the same day, on December 13th, 2010. I think it's just a better cutout of the face, because it's called epic face here, and here it's called the real epic face, and I think it's just an upscaled version or like a better cutout of it. So now let's move on to the year 2011. So in 2011 there was only one cancelled face, and it's this face called this, which there is a released face called the same exact thing, but as you can see, it does not look the same. So I think this is like an early version of this face. As you can see, they're kind of the same. So now let's move on to the year 2012, which has all of these unreleased faces, like for example the C face and the hey guys derp face, I think that's what they meant, was released during the April Fool's 2012 hacking incident. The rest of these were just not released by Roblox. So let's move on to 2013. So in 2013 Roblox had a bunch of original versions of released faces, like the Spring Bunny, which was released later on. Here it is, it was released on March 21st, 2013. But these are just the early versions of it. So you can see it went through some changes, and this is what Roblox ended up with. To be honest, I think this is a better version than this, but you know, Roblox is the one who released it, so yeah. Then after that, we have the original versions of Egg on Your Face, which was released on March 24th, 2013 for 50 Robux. So this is a released face, but these are the early versions of it. As you can see, Roblox went through a lot of changes, not with the face itself, but with like the position of the egg. So these were all the early versions, and this is what Roblox ended up with. So yeah, and then after that, we have all the original versions of the zombie face, and as you can see, it went through a lot of changes. And I personally think if I pull up the zombie face that was released, so you can see it here, this is the one that was released. Some of these are kind of better looking, like some of these are kind of more disturbing than this that was actually released. Then after that we have the Like a Sir, which had two versions. Honestly, I don't know what changed in between these two versions, but yeah. Then after that we have the Sony Torque, and yeah, after that we have the Pleasant Vampire, which looks like this. I don't know, it's a fine face, you know, Roblox would have lost nothing if they just released this, right? And then after that we have the Oh No's face, which there is a released item called Oh No's, but it's this one, it's a hat. So yeah, and then after that we have the Super Guy face, which looks like this. Yeah, I think this is ugly. It's good that Roblox didn't release this one. And then after that we have the Tough Guy, which looks just like an angry face. So yeah, after that we have the Poindexter, which has gone through a lot of versions, as you can see, mainly with the placement of the freckles. And Roblox didn't release this one. I don't know why. It's not like they would have lost anything by releasing this. And then after that we actually have the original Beast Mode face, which has gone through all of these changes, but the Beast Mode was eventually released. And then lastly in 2013 we have the anime face, which looks like this. Yeah, I don't like this one. I think this looks ugly. So let's move on to the year 2014. So in 2014 there were three unreleased / cancelled faces. The first one being the original version of the smile face, like the default smile. Like this default smile face here, this looks more like the mouth of the chill face than the default smile face. But then after this we actually have the yawn face. So yeah, and then after that we have face template 2, which has gone through all of these versions, and this is possibly an early version of the smiling girl face, which was released in 2015. So yeah, that's it for 2014. So let's move on to the year 2015. So in 2015 we have the friendly beast face, which has gone through all of these changes. Yeah, ooh, this is the ugliest one. And the friendly beast face actually looks like the original beast mode, sort of. It resembles it, but it's not a one-on-one copy of it. Yeah, it kind of resembles it. And then after that we have the green friendly beast face. I don't know, it wouldn't have hurt Roblox to release this, but it's whatever. And then after that we have the crayon face, which was actually uploaded to the catalog, but it was later replaced by the blue trans face. I don't know for what reason, but it's not on the catalog anymore. And then after that we have the original version of the Don't Wake Me Up face. This is what it looks like. Yeah, it's whatever. And then after that we have the tiger face, which I don't know, I don't like this. But then after that we have the original version of the suspicious face, which if I pull up the suspicious face right now, here it is. This is the one that was released, but then here's the texture of the original, which honestly I like this more than the one that was released. But it's, you know, my personal preference. But right, let's move on to the next one, which is the original version of the bad news face. Well, it has gone through some changes, mainly with like the quality on here, and then the eyes of it were changed here, but the bad news face did end up being released. And then after that we have the original version of the word face, which looks like this, and this is the version that wasn't released. Honestly, I don't see what changed, so yeah. And then after that we have the mythical god face and the alien girl face. Honestly, they are nothing special, so I don't know why Roblox didn't release them, who knows. But that's it for 2015, so let's move on to the year 2016. So in 2016 there were a couple of unreleased faces, like the tongue face, which had two versions, this one, and then here it's pink. I don't know why this wasn't released. It is not ugly, but it's nothing special either. And then after that we have the new cool, which is the same thing. It looks like just the default face, but you know, with the eyebrows raised. I don't know why Roblox didn't release it, but it's whatever. And then after that we have the new silly face, new smile, new smirk, and actually the face is called new, or re-renditions of the 4 faces that were available for free at the time when they were like uploaded. So that's it for 2016. Let's move on to the year 2017, when there were 3 unreleased faces. The first one being the fruity smile, which looks like this. Honestly, it would have been fine if they released it, you know, it's whatever. After that we have the rosy smile, the original version of it, because a rosy smile face was released. This actually looks more like the winning smile, so yeah. And then lastly in 2017 we have the fly eyes. Yeah, it's okay. Honestly, it's not the best looking one, but if Roblox released it for like a cheap price, then yeah. And now let's move on to the last year, 2018. This is the last year we have unreleased / cancelled faces from. So there was only one unreleased face in 2018 called the upside down face, which was released later on. So this is like an early version of it. So if I pull up the texture of it, here it is. This is the one that wasn't released. But then the released one, you can see the mouth of it is a little bit slimmer. So yeah, and well, there's nothing to say about this. It's just the default smile upside down. And well, on that note, that's all I had to talk about for this video. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.